4 of them came in, dude. 2 of them were like $4 grand a piece.
What, cards?
No, the watches.
Oh, Jesus.
That's one. Still didn't.
Dude, I'm getting ready to sell some of my cards, and I don't want to get rid of the Dion ones, but I know those Dion ones I got are worth like fucking $400 a piece.
Fucking cold in here. I gotta chill.
Shall we get you a shawl? A flannel shawl?
I'm about to put on my jacket.
Shout out. Oh, is my mic on?
I don't know why you turned
Shout
it on.
outs, Turkey Hill Tea. No, I'm not out with Link Golly and the boys. I'm just enjoying tea. So, shout out to Turkey Hill.
I was just trying to get some iced tea.
Right. He said, "Let me get that blueberry oolong."
That hasn't been around for a long time, has it?
It's been. It was back out for a little bit. During COVID, they brought it back for like a limited time. It tasted way different.
I was going to say, they messed with the recipe. It wasn't hitting, so they got rid of it.
No.
That orange tea doesn't hit us same anymore either.
You know, I miss original recipes for like you remember Doritos back in the day when you
Bro, I used to drink fucking orange tea a lot.
Yeah.
Everything is different. Soda doesn't even stay carbonated as long as it used to.
Do
they
you
fucked
remember
us everything.
Do you remember old school Doritos?
Yeah.
I don't understand. What do you mean about them?
They used to smell like cheesy feet goodness. You just open up a bag, you're like, woo, yeah, that's nacho, boy.
Dude, I don't really like... The guy in the movie theaters that I just went to, no joke, he brought in a full bag of fucking Doritos, opened it next to me, and I just turned and looked at him like, are you serious, dude? You know that big old wolf's...
With the dude with the blanket?
Yeah. He had everything. He had a blanket. Dude, he pulled a fucking... Granddad, I swear to you right now, he had tin-foiled fucking food.
Yes.
That he fucking
And
opened.
fucking Charlie Day with the spaghetti?
And he smelled like he just reeked of seasoning. So whatever he had made, he had like just made it for the movie.
Mm-hmm. I mean...
He was on it.
Get down.
I don't blame you.
He was having a good time. He was talking along with the movie and everything.
Fucking Charlie, and It's Always Sunny, where he brings out the bag of spaghetti. It's always one of my favorites.
Yo, if you
The shopping bag.
If you ever brought food to the movie theater and successfully ate that shit, you a goat. I done did that shit at least 3 times.
You know what I got in the fridge?
You should bring food
Half
to the
a
movie
Vino
theater.
sub when I go in.
What kind?
Ham, cheese, salami.
Shout out Vinos.
Extra mayo.
People
Italian
don't talk
dressing,
about y'all, but y'all
light
love,
onion lettuce.
y'all like
no
the
tomato.
little hidden gem of Wilkes-Barre. Shout out Vinos.
Vino is so fucking good, dude.
Fire. Fresh.
I never heard of you, but
What? You never had a Vinos hoagie?
but I've never had a lot of this. I don't really.
If you like sub, like if you like
what kind of meat
hoagies,
do they use? Because I'm very specific. I'm from New
Good.
York.
They
man.
use good
Do they
shit.
use Boar's Head products?
No, but it's good.
Pass.
Shut up.
Maybe.
with your fucking meat
It's not my
roll.
fault.
3, 2.
Bougie ass
One.
lunch meat man.
I am a little bougie with my lunch meat.
Welcome to the Super Smash Bonanza, where we talk shit and go bananas. Sizzle making it hot with the edits all on the camera. You know flying got no standards. I be wildin', I don't give a fuck. I might tell you a joke, but I won't lie. Play it this real as fuck. I be all up in my bag. Louis to the left, making niggas laugh. Chicken fingers on Jamaican patty, you know a nigga need half. It's no breaks with this work shit. I swear it's all gas. I can be the president like Crash. We super smashing, you know that. Pour a shot, take a drink. Talk my shit, I'ma do that. Macaroni and cheese, please don't dab, I can't do that. Camel tongue with popcorn like Jared, why you do that? Probably super smashing, you knew that. He's super smashing, you knew that.
We on a voyage, you know it's spectastic. Sean in the back, rocking the Zorro mask. You best hide your bitch, he might eat that girl's ass. Whoa, pause, but ready for action. He get them cheeks, it's not even worth asking. Beast with a fake ID, that penny passing. Wouldn't believe he is younger than 50. He saw real big fish when they were still in that piece of shit. And goddamn, who's sliding in? Yeah, it's Kramer. His strings put your body to shame, and he's a bit of a game. That's why females call him player. Shot after shot, leave you brainless. Yeah, he never saying no fake shit. Man smoother than secret Asians. He'll add this track to your playlist. Can't forget the OGs. Crash TY and Doovie. Started from a fool's dream. Now them haters groupies. Would they share for views? Please suck my dick, bitch, sue me. You were never bout it, so just watch us fill the whole scene.
We super smashing, you knew that. We super smashing, you knew that. We super smash, we super smash, we super smashing, you knew that. We super smashing, you knew that. We super smashing, you knew that. I'm so lit, I'm so drunk, I'm super smashed, you knew that.
Welcome right back to Super Smash Bros. You have Crash.
You got Doobie.
You got Mac.
We're doing a thruple tonight.
Oh, are we not?
Recurring themes.
So we're missing Flyboy, we're missing Sizzle, we're missing Jungle Jared, but we're still gonna hold it down. I feel like it's just gonna get wild one way or another.
Don't get excited. We're not taking applications yet.
Sean's gonna say something racist, and we're all just gonna laugh about it because he has a picture of Duvall in his wallet. You know.
I don't keep the picture in my wallet. I have it framed above my mantle.
It's
like
just there.
It's just a random picture of me just like eating ice cream cone, sitting down at a park bench.
It's probably chicken.
In February, I get a little Christmas tree. I put them at the top.
No, you know what you should do? You should put me with the picture where I had the lampshade stuck over my face. Put that over. Put that.
I fucking love that picture.
Or the shame face where he scratched his head when he fell over the fence.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one too.
I'm not very photogenic, but the photos that are out there are legendary.
Actually, do you know what Sam and I were doing the other night? Well, I wasn't doing
I
it.
could
Sam
say
was.
yes.
She was looking through wedding pictures because she had pulled up her like computer and like she was looking through all the pictures. I was like, oh, there's Duvall smile. Oh, there's Duvall smile. Oh, there it is again. Oh, Duvall smile. There it is again. This is fucking weird. Because when I asked for goddamn pictures,
Yeah, black people don't smile in pictures.
I'm very good at candid photos. If I don't know there's a camera there, I'm great.
no, see, you did all right when it came to like the group pictures too. Like, because if you didn't smile, I would probably say some shit. But
Yeah.
Have you ever seen my groomsman picture?
no,
It's
but I
me,
kinda
Duval,
want
and
to.
my other two groomsmen. Yeah, I'll get it to you, Colin. It
Oh, doing
looks
the
like
beat-
an album cover.
Doing the Beastie Boys shit.
We're all the camera woman's on the ground, like looking up at us, and we're all just down it. Dude, it's fucking classic.
I ripped my pants at Sean's wedding. Yo, true story. I don't know. Did I ever tell the story on the podcast?
think so.
I don't.
But,
Yeah, I'm sure it's been talked about.
Maybe. probably
I
on,
don't
like,
think-
season
I don't think-
one.
I don't think so. Maybe. So
Sean was getting down.
Sean got married. Imagine that.
I know.
And it was great. It was
Flash forward, it didn't work out.
Yeah, yeah. So
Secret time.
So, Sean asked me to be one of his groomsmen. You know, we had worked together for like 3 years together at that time in the deli.
Almost four.
Almost
like
four,
that,
something like that. So,
Fucking hiccups.
Sean,
we got along really well.
Yeah. So
He was actually going to be my best man because my best man wasn't able to come back from Colorado, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I felt so bad for Duval.
shout out Plowman.
Because we love Plowman. He's watching the show now. He just subscribed. He's one of our
Nice.
newest
Awesome.
subscribers.
Yeah. Shout out Plowman.
Everybody should subscribe. Hit
I
the
saw-
little
I got-
button.
I saw the
Be like
notif-
Plowman and subscribe.
I saw the notification. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
So anyway,
But anyways,
Sorry.
so Sean, groomsman, whatever. We didn't. I don't know. Did you throw the garter belt at your?
nope, we didn't do that.
Yeah.
Or the flowers.
So Sean did the garter belt and they did the flowers. So
My DJ was so lame. He was making me uncomfortable the whole time with my anxiety. It
I
sucked.
gave my DJ an entire playlist, and I said, if you play any song outside of this playlist, we're going to have an issue.
How many did he play outside the playlist?
Zero.
Zero.
That's a good DJ.
He was a great DJ.
Good
Yeah,
DJ.
Shout out him.
He kind of fucked up the first dances, but
Yeah.
it's whatever.
Yeah. But anyways,
Can't take it back now.
Nope.
so
You're still together.
Sean
Making memories.
Sean threw the garter belt like he ain't throw it up like he lobbed it up. Sean threw this shit back like he was like it was like reverse bowling. Like Sean was just like
I was looking like Tony Romo
Yeah.
out there. I was
like,
looking real
he threw like a
choice.
Magic Johnson. Colin, if we could get like a Magic Johnson no look pass, I appreciate it for the culture.
Should
We
have
got, like, a
looked.
little-
He should have looked, Magic.
Just a little no look pass behind the shoulder. So I
Should've
wasn't
looked away
trying
to
to
a
grab.
fucking-
I wasn't trying to grab it, but out of instinct, I just put my hand up because, like, you throw some up in the air.
it's the athlete in him.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
Is it?
So yeah, It just growing up years of somebody throws a ball up, you go for it. Anyway, pause. After I said it, I'm like
Someone throws a ball.
Got him.
But anyways, I caught it. So I didn't know like the rules of the garter belt. So
That meant that he had to put the belt onto the.
this girl that I did not say any words to at the wedding because
I don't remember if she was the bride of honor or maid of honor or whatever.
I don't
the
know.
hell it
She
was.
caught the bouquet, so that was the one who I had.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. That's
yeah,
what it was.
Yeah. So
It was Kirsten girl or Kirsten, whatever the
yeah,
fuck.
shout outs to her. Sorry, I kind of almost violated you with the garter belt. They kept telling me to gotta go higher for good luck. So I'm like, nah, I'm cool. They're like, nah, go. I'm like, I'm cool.
Ball's going higher.
Yeah, I'm just
putting his
moving-
pinkies out.
Yeah.
Like
just
the,
like,
what are they, the curb feelers on the fresh ass ribs? Put the curb feelers out.
I'm like, I don't know this woman. I don't know her. Why am I? This is. So, anyways, I felt terrible.
Squish.
I didn't know. I didn't go that high. Good God Almighty. I got like a little bit past the kneecap. I was like, yeah, I'm cool.
Oh,
I'm cool. What? I didn't know
full
her.
sun, bro.
No. But anyways, so in the midst of me reaching and I'm kneeling down, my pants just split like SpongeBob. My shit just split like from the ass crack
Ripped my pants
up to the balls, but not enough to where you couldn't tell if I was walking. But if you looked at me close enough, you'd be like, "Oh,
that's his ass."
So
That's one of those game changers. You got to wear the same colored boxers as the pants that you're wearing.
So
that's a true MacGyver. Planning for ripped pants like that. That's well done.
I didn't know they made khaki colored drawers.
I'm sure they do.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Join the military.
But anyways, so I had black.
Trying to get
on.
down and you
Desert
strip down the khaki colored drawers. That's
Desert
not
Storm,
happening.
bro.
So I stayed at Sean's wedding for like another hour, but I just hung out outside because number one, we were stoned.
He
as
hung
shit.
out leaning on the wall. Everybody's like, "You want to come
You're
inside?"
like the
I'm
kid
good.
that peed his pants at the fucking party.
I think
he doesn't want to go home.
I think
because
Keenan
he's-
brought me out a plate of food. I was like, "Yo, bro."
He did. Keenan was always about the hookup.
I was like, "Bro, can you go get me a plate of food?" He
Shout
said,
out
"Yeah,
to
what you
Keenan.
want?" I said,
Love you, Keenan.
Word. I said, "I ripped my pants, man. Can you go get me some food?" Yeah, Keenan went and got me some food. I remember that shit. But yeah, man, that shit was funny as fuck, bro. I had to go home after. I was like, I guess I can't just sit out here all night. I'm gonna go home.
I'm just gonna sit out here and wallow.
Yeah.
Everybody just started getting drunk and high at my wedding at the end, and
We were smoking a little bit prior because obviously Sean's nerves. You know what I mean?
I was
But-
pretty.
I was smoking all day.
I was pretty drunk prior to the wedding, but like once weddings fucking start, like you sober the fuck up quick.
Yeah.
Were you a quote unquote good husband? Did you do the things you were supposed to do? I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't really do the things I was supposed to do. I didn't go around and thank everybody for coming.
Bro, that is the hardest part of getting married is like you don't get to fucking relax. It's not your day. You literally got to make rounds. You got to talk to everybody.
My late mother-in-law, rest her soul, Tina, was awesome and literally said that it was our day and told me not to do anything like that. So I took her to heart. And to this day, my ex-wife will be in my face and be like, "You didn't do anything on the fucking wedding." I'm like, "Your mom told me not to." And I wasn't going around and talking to
You
everybody
never
because I
listen
had
to a mother-in-law.
"Oh yeah, Sean, go talk to all these people you've never talked to before with fucking crippling anxiety." Sure. Let's get divorced while we're at it. I mean, I should have done that in the beginning. Hindsight is 20/20, you bitch. But
It was a cool wedding, though. It was fun. It was a good time.
yeah, it was a beach theme. It was all right. Everybody's laughing at me behind my back. I'm not mad about it.
Tell them how you really feel.
He had checkered flip flops.
Everybody and their mother knew what was happening except for me, bastards.
Yeah.
I did have sandals on.
Were they checkered?
Nah.
Yeah.
I wore one thing I was allowed to wear that made it my own or whatever. I wore an X-Men lapel pin or something like that.
Something like that.
Whoa, wow. I didn't get anything.
I was just about to say, what the fuck did you get to wear? How did she braid your fucking beard for your wedding?
No, honestly, our wedding pictures were flames.
Yeah, it was-
Our
it was-
photographer
that's
was
excellent.
It was a
great.
nice wedding.
I loved my wedding.
Did you have a
It was
professional
nice.
photographer? Somebody you had to pay a lot of money.
we
or-
had two photographers
Oh, man,
actually.
I had somebody who did a pro bono to get their own catalog going.
It was a come up.
She went out of it. Yeah, it was good.
But the
Except the ones
guy
with
that
women.
did our engagement photos actually did our wedding photos too.
Oh man, you went out. Well, you did all of them.
COVID paid for a lot of my wedding. Swear to God, all those fucking stimulus checks.
Yeah.
3/4 of my wedding was paid by stimulus checks. It was a come up, bro.
Appreciate you, Trump.
Zero debt to get married for me.
Hey, yo, I was just saying
Big
today.
Daddy T.
Yo, so can I keep it real with y'all? Can I keep it real, like super funky?
Are you gonna
Well,
say
you can't
something about
stop now.
Trump? He's
Nah.
gonna say something
I
about
ain't
you,
gonna say
Mrs.
no-
Big Daddy T.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
I voted for him.
I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna say. This ain't nothing about Trump. I was just saying that as a joke. I kind of miss COVID season. Like
What?
I kind of miss.
I just posted. You remember? You saw this shit that I
yeah.
posted?
Like I
What?
kind of miss. Sean, we was playing golf every day with that money.
Okay. No. Okay. Now you've opened up a can of worms because I am.
We
COVID.
could have got a small business loan.
Right.
COVID ruined the game of golf for non-professional players because everybody and their mother during COVID decided, we can't do anything inside, so let's go outside and do something. And all you fuckers are out on the golf course now, hitting from the men's tee when you should be hitting from the ladies' tee. If you see me coming, get out the way.
I guess so. But anyways, we was inside.
quiet.
We was inside.
Sorry.
Why?
I was getting paid to just sit inside.
I mean, I
was
I
wiping
worked
down
from home.
groceries as they came through the door.
That's what I'm saying. Like wiping down groceries.
My
and
rent was
must have
paid
said
like 3 months in
mail.
advance. Cause
You
I
did
was
the
like,
wiping down the grocery thing? I didn't do that.
I did for like
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
and
that shit,
then stopped.
that shit lasted like a month for me.
Nah,
And then I was like, all right, I'm cool. If I get it, I get it. God damn it, I'm gonna eat.
God damn it.
Give me the sandwich.
Shit was wild.
Not a prisoner in my own
the
fucking
fucking
home.
toilet paper.
You know what killed me was people that was like, I was seeing people just like showing up places like you go out shopping with your mask on, all your like fucking hand sanitizer and shit. You see somebody, they dress fresh. Yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? I just copped it. Like, bro, why are you can't go nowhere.
You remember the people that were wearing like maxi pads for masks?
Yeah. That was
People
a
that
wild,
5-gallon fucking water jugs on their head.
They put shower curtains around themselves and shit.
the wildest shit
Yo,
ever.
the people wearing like the space inflatable suits.
Mhm.
Literally,
The
you know,
dinosaur
you're-
suits. and
Literally,
shit.
you know, you're literally drawing air from the outside into a contained inside.
How do you think it's inflating?
Little
But-
did they know.
Man, the toilet paper shit, though, it just goes to prove that human beings in a mass hysteria, you just get everybody to go wild. if
Just
you
wait
want to.
until America gets hit with like an EMP.
But there was silver.
there goes your money.
There was
Yeah.
silver linings to the
There
shutdown.
goes your internet.
Shows
There
got
goes your car.
shows
goes
and
everything.
movies came out earlier.
Right, everything was dropped on fucking streaming services.
Right, everything was dropped on streaming. Fucking order your groceries online. You just in the
Pickup.
house,
That hasn't changed.
bro.
at all.
I was
That's a
bro.
come up and
You know what I
out.
love? You know what I
Fucking grocery pickup.
when they were just paying us just to stay home, bro. I was video gaming my ass off because I couldn't go nowhere. I was
I didn't
gaming.
get paid for dick because I had to work the whole time. The whole time from home. As of like March 16th of 2020, they gave me 2 fucking computer monitors, a fucking tower, and sent me the fuck home. I looked at my boss. I said, look, I'm going home. I'm not standing around here in this huge filled call center. Give me my computers.
Send me home.
I'm going the fuck home.
I'm going home.
And now I'm forced to go in there fucking 2 times a goddamn month, and it's the worst goddamn thing because I actually have to put pants on.
Oh, boo hoo.
I work in boxers every day,
One leg at a
dude.
time, just like the rest of us.
Like, sweatpants are the norm for me. Wearing jeans on a Friday night makes me feel special.
The day where out of nowhere it goes from I wouldn't be caught dead outside in a pair of sweatpants, like I got to put on jeans and everything. All
I feel like the Cookie Monster girl from high school.
bro. I'll go outside in sweat. I won't go in PJs and none of that nonsense.
So if you
But
out,
sweatpants are fucking comfy as shit.
this been going on for a long time.
That basketball shorts.
Sweatpants are fine to go out and grocery shop. Jeans are fine.
So we're not talking
obviously.
about like Cookie Monster girl.
When you outside with the pajamas with the all kind of designs,
Cookie Monster. Or the Mountain Dew. Mountain
Right.
Dew and Cookie Monster.
Right, number one, if you are out at the grocery store in pajamas, number one, I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at your hair, the rest
Judge
of
you,
the time.
why aren't
right.
you wearing a bra?
You
Your
didn't
titties
wa-
are
right.
tucked in your waistband.
You didn't wash your ass for you came out. Do
They
not
don't
be at
care.
the grocery store in your pajamas.
They don't care.
Put on some sweats. Ladies, put on leggings, sweats too, whatever. Like, if you want to put on jeans, fellas, put on jeans. Just put something on to look decent when you go to the store. And then y'all in there stinking.
Mm-hmm.
Funky
That's
than a
the
bitch.
big issue.
Everybody funky. Nobody brushed their teeth. Y'all just slept all day, got up, started putting
It's not like you changed your
That's
pajamas before you
in
went out.
that order.
Like,
Let's go to the grocery store. Like, all right. Like when I worked in retail during COVID for a little
sounds
bit,
terrible.
it was. I mean, I was getting paid pretty good, but it wasn't worth it in the end because this clan. I hate when families come in packs. It was like a clan.
Those are the worst. I feel like they're always scheming.
So like, it was like.
You got the distractor. You have the
Do you remember the
thief.
pack that came into Shields and they all wear those hats?
This is the same clan I'm talking about.
No, it isn't.
And
O'Doyle,
Fuck outta here!
O'Doyle rules.
they come in.
They were a strange Sarah Plain and Tall looking family.
So-
real weird.
So
O'Doyle rules.
they added like 2 characters to the clan,
Oh Jesus!
and it was like 2 big girls.
Who's fucking them?
And the one had, literally, she had on flip flops, and her toenails was like curling over the front of
Were they clacking on the ground? And she was
almost
like a dog
and when
on
you
the fucking
and
tile.
when you walk past them, they all smelled like it, the whole family just stunk.
Damn.
To the point to where
hot
like
dog water and 5-day-old grease.
somebody else like in the store, like, we can't say nothing, but I love it when a customer don't have no shame. Yo, y'all motherfuckers, this one black dude, yo, swear to God, he was like, these motherfuckers over here stink. And like he said that shit, and then like the one dude said something, excuse me, like I guess he was the leader of the funky family.
The funky bunch.
Right, the funky bunch. And he was like, y'all motherfuckers came in here, y'all smell like cat. Da, 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 y'all smell like, and he's like, we love animals. Like, that was his defense. Like, okay, motherfucker. Y'all, y'all came in here smelling like turtle tanks and iguana shit.
Yo, turtle tanks smell worse than a fucking.
They smell like walking turtle tanks.
But see, the issue is like some people can't help it.
No, they can't. But
that's why they need to allocate fucking funds from SNAP and
just bring
like
one
that.
of them. Don't bring all 12.
However,
let people buy shampoo, soap, deodorant with fucking SNAP.
However, during COVID,
Right?
they wasn't turning nobody. COVID,
please, for the rest of us.
During COVID, they wasn't turning nobody's utilities off. So that was like, so what's the excuse?
They didn't want to get in the shower.
Some people got a shower phobia.
They're going for a record. Stinky motherfuckers.
I just don't get it.
Stagnant.
Then I got to be close to you and shit, and then most of you just stand in the fucking doorways, and I just want a 300 kick you out of my fucking way.
Do it. Start
the last one, I said, I'm going to 300 kick the next person who does this, and it was a fucking teenager.
You call it 300? I call it Spartan kick.
300 kick, same thing, right?
I like 300 kick better.
I like calling it Spartan kick.
300 kick also makes me feel like I'm hitting a home run or something.
You better
like
catch the Leonidas to your 300, fucking jaw. Huh? I said you're about to catch the Leonidas to your fucking jaw.
Leonidas.
Jeez.
What's Leonidas?
He's the one that does.
Fucking, he's the one that performed the 300 kick.
That's him. I was thinking of his real name. I'm like Gerard Butler.
I would have sufficed. That would have sufficed. I would have taken that.
I was off.
If he would have been like, oh, Gerard Butler, yeah, him. I would have taken that.
I like him.
I feel like he's the only one that could play Kratos in the live action. I don't know who they're gonna get. They got a new Hellboy, the guy that played Black Tom and Deadpool.
Wait, you're saying the third one or the guy who did it in the other one?
This is the third new Hellboy.
Oh, that's awful.
Right, you had fucking Ron Perlman. You had fucking
I don't know.
David Harbour.
Is that
I was
who it
gonna
was?
say, what's the name for Stranger Things?
David Harbour, and that was it.
Stranger Things.
And now it's Harbor, or whatever. I apologize if you see this. I'm sorry, bud.
He can see it.
Yeah, it's out there. That new Santa movie was dope, though.
I saw it.
That Deadly Night or whatever that shit was.
It's not
Deck the Halls or whatever.
It was something. It was, I don't know. It was a dope movie though.
I didn't see it. I thought about watching it.
It's
I
pretty
didn't
dope.
watch the new Jeepers Creepers either.
It was pretty dope. I could see him doing more action movies.
I just can't watch movies.
Word,
anymore.
like David Bautista. David Bautista's been fucking killing it.
He's the.
We talked about this.
Yeah.
How was The Cabin? Did anybody see that?
I saw it. Really good. I just recently watched
Did The Cabin do it?
I can't. So the movies. Are you gonna watch it?
No, but there's people who are going to be watching this, and it's still new enough, so don't do that. You can tell me later.
Oh well, it's out on digital. So it's pretty much a play
Spoiler
on.
alert.
It's pretty much a play on the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and
cool.
shit is really going down throughout the world, and they really got to make a choice. And it's all about these people having visions and shit, but like everything ties in together weirdly. Like it's wild. Just watch it. It's a good movie, and Bautista is a hell of an actor in that movie.
Is he one of the horsemen?
Yeah, the four people that show up are pretty much there.
Is he pestilence?
So
Is he war?
they don't say who they are.
Is he death?
They don't.
Is he famine?
They don't.
Vamonos, children!
I only went through all four, so I was just curious.
There has to be a Vamonos children in an M. Night Shyamalan movie. I need it.
They don't. So the funniest part about the movie is in the beginning they're in the restaurant and on the TV is like a infomercial where somebody's selling like these like weird pots and pans, and M. Night Shyamalan is actually like the dude with the lady on the thing, and he's like, yeah, just for $19.99. And I'm just like, yeah, that's funny as shit. But you ever hear the myth about M. Night Shyamalan? Like anywhere he goes, anywhere if he goes somewhere, and I guess it was, you can actually look it up. They say like when you take a picture of him and there's like his shadow looks weird. His shadow is like kind of distorted.
My shadow looks weird too. What do you mean distorted?
Like, if you see somebody's shadow, like if somebody takes a picture and there's light and you see their shadow in the picture, his kind of looks a little weird.
Do you know what's gonna be crazy?
Does he have a demon that lives inside him?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's like them redoing The Exorcist and actually basing it off the true story and having like a boy instead of Reagan. And I'm hoping they keep like the same name and like stay more accurate.
Are they
to-
remaking the?
That's the
Yeah.
one with Russell Crowe coming out.
That's
They're remaking The Exorcist.
Send the priest.
That's the remake with Russell
Wrong priest.
Yeah.
Crowe? I didn't see the trailer.
I'm hoping it's based off like the real story because The Exorcist is actually like based off of a true story and
Yeah.
it actually happened to a little boy
Yeah.
and not a little girl.
He killed a couple people in that first scene, and just in the trailer, like he's killing his family.
But do you know what's fucking wild is like when you think about horror movies and stuff and shit that happens on set and everything, like people died on those fucking stairs. I think it's in England where they filmed it.
oh yeah, the original.
Those steep ass stairs, like people like died. There was a lot of
People
fucking,
were getting impaled on that.
There
fence.
was like a lot of weird incidents that fucking.
They were
happened.
They found like one dude impaled on the fence, like the dude from the movie, and they don't know how the fuck.
that, and somebody fell down those big ass stairs.
Yeah.
Like that's just wild.
Yeah, like the Amityville house.
Fuck the Amityville. I ain't never going there. Shout out Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. For the remake was scary.
That's what I'm saying. He did it justice. He wasn't the funny guy.
Just put out Deadpool 3 already and get it over with.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
Amityville Horror was.
Yo, fucking Hugh Jackman got jacked.
That can't be healthy though. Can it?
Dude, do you know how many fucking Christian Bale does it all the time?
Once you do,
Where was
once
he
you
in,
once you do it to your body so many times, your body just naturally reacts to the.
What was that
Yeah, but I just
fucking-
feel like for
what
your
was that
heart-
Nazi movie, concentration camp movie he was in?
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Christian Bale looked like
Where
he
he
was
lost
gonna,
that
he
much
looked like a
weight,
fucking concentration camp victim, dude. He was skin and bones. It was
And then he
bad.
fucking bulked up for Batman.
But that's sick. That's got to do something bad to you. It can't be good. I'm not saying it's gonna have the same effect as like cocaine and eating poorly, like a Belushi, a candy.
I think you gotta fucking like starve yourself.
I said Carey instead of Foley. So if Drew Carey dies soon, I'm sorry.
See you later.
I didn't mean to.
What's his name? Does it? He
My bad.
He slims down a little bit, and then once the movies start getting
Jonah
going,
Hill.
Not just him, but Chris Hemsworth. He's another one. Like he'll slim down a little bit, and then once he starts doing an action movie, he'll start bulking up again.
What you mean? Just when he's doing Thor?
Yeah. No, he did the movie Extraction on Netflix. That shit was hard. You
That
ever watch Extraction?
No.
Nope.
Really good fucking movie. Extraction 2's coming out, I think, next
You watch
year.
a lot more movies than I do.
Sure
though. I'm
do.
more about shows. I still got to watch the new Last of Us, but getting rid of Xfinity has been a little weird. But saving $200 a month, let me tell you that. I'm into the streaming world now. I gotta get a Fire Stick. I gotta order one on Amazon. I keep forgetting to do
They're
that.
like $25 tops.
But then I gotta jailbreak it. I guess I don't know what none of that stuff means. I am old. If you haven't
Sure.
heard,
If you just
Can someone get these channels for me?
if you
understand.
I need the news.
if you just put up a status, somebody will do it for you.
The news is depressing.
Oh,
When I heard
perfect.
Colin say that on the last episode, he's like, "The news is just."
If you want a jailbroken fire stick,
I know a guy.
Just go on Marketplace. I don't know my guy.
Literally go to YouTube.
Chris
and
says
it'll
he'll
tell
do
you
it
how
for
to
me. If I buy the stick, I just have to give it to him, and he'll do whatever he's got to do with the computer.
Or just go to fucking YouTube and do it, and it walks you step by step.
Sandman knows what he's doing though. Shout out Sandman.
he got me a job too. Right on, Sam, man.
Yeah, Sandman, I'm trying to get like a little 1 day a week, 2 day a week little joint. You know what I'm saying?
Marco Flint.
I'm
What's
talking
he
about.
doing?
He runs Bonnie.
That doesn't help.
Bonnie fucking
Greenhouse.
Greenhouse. Thank you.
Oh.
In it's is it
Word
44
hire me
or
because
Larksville?
hire me because I remember the name.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
But we're planting a lot of fucking lavender.
Mm. Is it lavender?
It is. And as long as I don't gotta smell the lavender, I guess it's not a bad thing.
Tell him he needs at least one black employee. That's me.
You ever heard of the Emancipation Proclamation?
What month? What calendar do you have? Because I know what month it is on my calendar.
Julian. He's going off the Chinese stuff.
It's Black History Month every month.
I'm going off the Chinese calendar where Black History Month is for 2 months.
Is it in China?
No,
Oh.
it's probably they probably don't even have.
I was gonna
one.
say it's dope. You never know.
No.
Nah, they don't.
They probably got a month for Hello Kitty, but they ain't got no Black History Month.
Right? They have one for the anime. They have the one for the anime triple gods, but they definitely don't have one for black people.
Nah. They put Goku on their money.
Bro, they got a
Right?
bro. They made a life size.
Can I get them Super Saiyan bucks?
Bro, they made a life size robotic.
It was a Zen or
Gundam.
Zenny. What the
Gundam
fuck is
robot.
happening?
Oh shit!
Yeah, they really got a Gundam. That shit is wild.
They got a
Kinda
real
wanna see
Gundam
it.
robot.
But it doesn't
I want to
actually.
see it.
You know,
They're probably working on modifying that shit to make it actually.
I know, but seeing it how it is, it's
It
like
could probably walk.
it's like a marionette. It's all
Listen, it
connected
could
to
definitely,
everything.
it could definitely walk.
With the technology we have, we should have at least one working
Listen.
Gundam to protect the planet from intense enemies, just in case.
It can walk. I guarantee that.
That's what's
fucking
going to
Gundam
attract
can
an
walk.
enemy. That's like asking for the smoke.
Dude, we need
Right.
something because with all
That's
these
alien-
We
aliens,
have this like dangling a big dick.
there's a lot of alien sightings that they don't want to talk about us lately, and it's just
Aliens come through doing their little, but aliens they ain't bothering nobody.
they're not. They're really
That's
just
their planet.
they're doing
They're
drive-bys.
just saying, hey.
Yeah, they're just like, hey,
They're just checking up on their TV show.
It's like a zoo,
Right.
Right.
How are my pets doing today?
and if they
I'm
don't
just-
fuck with the animals, they don't get fucked up.
there might be multiple alien races. So
Oh,
one,
there definitely are.
might
There's
be.
lizard people underground too.
one race that I mean,
The
that's-
odds that there's one living species
I
in
know
the
there's
universe
not.
instead of a million of them is
There's so
way
many.
more. Yeah,
But-
that's crazy.
one race might be cool with the Gundam robot. The other one might be like, nah, what y'all trying to do?
I seen Gene
Do you know
Roddenberry sit. I
you know what
seen
blows
Star
my
Trek.
mind? The people that don't believe in aliens. Like, are you that fucking stupid to think that you are the only sentient being that ever exists in the fucking world? Do you believe that your brain right now has reached its max capacity in everything past the stars?
Would you if
Those
you
are the same people.
if you had the ability to visit
Those are
four,
the same people that voted for Trump.
if you had the ability to visit if you had the ability to visit four timelines,
Yeah.
current timelines,
Current timelines.
four current timelines, four different variants of you,
Okay.
and you were able to go just see what it was like and then come back to you,
Yeah.
would you do it?
So I would go see me winning the lottery.
Do you
I would
have to
see-
pick it? Yeah.
I would see me not ever having children.
No, I'm saying like you don't know what this life is about at
Oh
all.
no, I want to pick the timelines I want to visit. Those are my first two.
How do you know that's in your timeline though?
If there's infinite timelines, they're there.
Could be. All right,
For everything you did, there would have been one that you didn't do the same thing.
that's true.
The one time I ever played the lottery and I win,
Right.
boom, timeline. So me winning the lottery, me never having children. There's one over there I don't want to discuss, and I would change in the past.
Mm-mm.
And 4 would probably be the one where I never went to college and wasn't in debt.
So you want to visit those four to see what it's like.
Yeah, just see what it's like.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the one I'm in now. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Like happy family, happy fucking wife, healthy children.
I was
but,
just thinking about this like the movie The One. That's what I thought you were asking.
I would like to go and see when like I became like an incredible hip hop producer. I would like to go see the one where I was like a sports broadcaster.
The one where he invented peanut butter.
I would like to see the one where I'm 6'5", and then I would go back to when I invented peanut butter.
I'll go back when I was fucking dapping up Harriet.
I didn't even know if you heard that. I said it, and I'm like, nobody hears me.
I want to
don't
go
care.
back to when I was dapping up Harriet when we were just leading them.
Right.
All right, what about you, Sean? You got 4.
I don't know.
You have 4.
Part of my problem with my brain is I'm always thinking anyway, so I've already thought about every possible scenario anyway. So
All right, Doctor Strange. So give us 4 of
Right.
them.
Over here talking about some.
I
He's
don't
already
know.
calculating
I guess, like you're saying,
Phone
the
home.
obvious ones are if I wouldn't have gotten married, if I hadn't stayed and taken care of my dad, and I would have moved out on my own instead of taking care of him for the last 15 years. If I never got any tattoos, I always thought about that one for some reason.
Can I have one where I don't have IBS? Because that would be great.
I guess so.
Yeah, take away this heartburn.
All right.
Oh, and then I want one where I didn't have to have surgery on my doodle.
Twice.
2 times. I'll go to one where I still had to have it the one time.
Yeah, can we not have IBS? That'd be great.
He said, "Can I just shit when I really want to?"
Can I not have stomach cramps on a random
Yo,
day?
you know what's crazy?
feel like I got my period or something.
Like I'm on I got like now my work poop schedule is like I got like a half hour when I get to work. After I count the money up and shit and all that.
Automatically, after I smell that money, I got to shit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, speaking as I have heard a lot of people all the time say, "Oh, I might as well poop on the clock," and this, that, and the other thing, and I completely agree. But speaking as someone who is incapable of using the toilet like
That's
that in
sad.
public or at work, I hate people like that.
Do you go home and doo-doo?
Yeah, I can't go to the bathroom anymore.
Do you tell people that, well, hey, I'll be back, go home, take a shit?
Well, I go home on lunch every day because they let me go home. So it used to be so I could give my dad his medicine and everything like that. But since he's been in the hospital, I don't have to do that. But I still go home to take the dogs out and everything like that. And if I have to go to the bathroom, I'll come back late. And if they look at me funny, I'll be like, I had to go to the bathroom. There's nothing you can do about it. I can't do it here.
Nothing I could do about it.
Yeah, I was gonna make the same joke, but I was hoping somebody else. But it's almost like when you don't smoke cigarettes, but somebody has to go out for a cigarette break. Man, you keep turning that
Sorry,
table.
man.
Right? I'm trying to keep it steady on this side.
You don't want to be mad at somebody because they're going out and smoke cigarettes, but you don't smoke cigarettes.
Guilty.
So you're like, man, this fucking shit sucks.
Right.
So when someone shits on the clock and you can't, and you're covering their slack because
Bro,
they're the one going to the bathroom,
I do both of them.
and that's
Both of them.
maybe if you didn't smoke so much, you wouldn't be pooping so much.
Is that a thing?
I'm pretty sure smoking cigarettes makes you have to go to the bathroom. Tobacco does, doesn't it?
Mine's my IBS. If I eat anything, I'll shit.
See, I got
my pants.
IBS too, so like,
You mean IBS also, or there's a worse version of IBS, like IBS
No.
squared?
I have IBS part was it due?
Part 2!
Part D.
Part D. Part D.
He said part 2.
But no, I have IBS as well, and like it's like as soon as you eat, it's like a newborn puppy. As soon as you eat, you got 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
You literally rent food for 20 minutes.
I thought you
You better hope that food's good because you're renting it for like 20 minutes.
That was a great meal. You
I
know,
thought you meant the bowel movement was going to
I'll
be
be right
the
back.
size of a newborn puppy.
you know what I had for breakfast this morning as a treat? It was Friday. I was like, let me stop and get a steak, egg, and cheese bagel from
Yo,
McDonald's.
that came out.
As soon as I ate it, looked like I put a baby monkey in the toilet.
You know how long I enjoyed that? 15 minutes. As soon as I
Right.
finished it, I was like, yep, I got about 10 minutes. That was a great sandwich.
Now, whenever I eat Taco Bell, I literally pay to rent it for 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. It's delicious going in.
I still haven't had Taco Bell since Taco Bell Challenge.
Really? I had some the other
I
night.
really want it.
Going on the IBS
I'm
route,
getting it this weekend.
I'm sure everybody has it. When we've all seen the clips of Parks and Rec where Chris Pratt is talking about it, I'm sure. But
He's like, I just keep wiping.
where you go to wipe your ass and it's like you got a fucking marker in your ass or something like that.
Yeah.
Let's put fucking cancer on the back burner for a little bit and handle this real problem.
Do you know one of the things?
Why can't I internally just snip this fucking thing off like a ribbon?
One of the issues is like if you get your gallbladder removed, like you're more prominent to have it.
I've never had anything removed.
Yeah, they took my piece.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was highly infected and filled with stones. Why couldn't you cure it instead of taking it from me?
It gets to a certain point where
They
you're
don't
sitting there,
need
like, you ever had those days where you're like, you just wipe it and wipe it. You're like, I'm just going to get in the tub. Fuck all this. You know what? At this point,
It's
I was
so
listening to
bad.
the radio the other day, and they were talking about the average of people using how much toilet paper you use. And the people are calling in going, I used like 5 squares for the first wipe, you use 5 squares for the second wipe. And then what do? Wipe your
4
ass
and
with
4.
your underwear the rest of the day? Because I didn't get it.
you got to get your
I
ass.
4 and 4 and check and see where we're at from there.
Dude,
Yeah.
I need the 5, probably
gotta get the
probably
baby
a wet
wipes.
wipe.
I'm
and then-
definitely
and
not.
then one
I'm
more
not
dry
a
one
venom.
afterwards. After the wet wipe, one more dry
Two
one just to make sure.
Wet wipes do not fucking disintegrate in the fucking pipes, though.
Hey, listen.
First of all, there are some that you can get.
We're here for a good time, not
Not
a long time.
Right.
There are some you can get.
Yeah.
No, they still don't.
But even if you don't get just throw them in the garbage then.
No, that's crazy.
Why is that crazy?
I'm not throwing doo-doo.
You're better off getting a bidet at that point.
What do you
Just
think
getting a
people did
screen
before
shot of
fucking
your
plumbing?
butthole.
And that's
What do you think people did before
They
plumbing?
use their hands.
What do you think people do with diapers?
I mean, that's different.
Be a grown up about it. You want to wipe your ass properly, or do you want to clog your toilets? I mean, if you got city plumbing, you can do whatever you want. Clog the city's plumbing. Who gives a
No, see, listen, if a pipe busts on your sidewalk, you got to pay for it.
unless you're insured for it. I know what you're talking about, but
It's just wild.
yeah, I know I don't want to pay for that.
As a
insurance either.
homeowner, like, I don't want my shit pipes busting.
So then use them at work. Or I mean, I know you work from home.
I mean, right, so I'm not fucking tossing wet wipes under my arm like a goddamn newspaper when I'm in
but
the
you only
office.
got to
twice a
use like
month.
4 of them max. That's not a lot.
4 wet wipes uses a lot of wet wipes every time you
don't
shit
use
with
one.
IBS.
You don't use
It
one by
depends on the
itself.
brand.
You got to double up. It depends on the brand.
If you're using the biodegradable
I
wipes,
feel like you gotta hit it
4
with the-
wipes is about right.
I feel like TP
because they will rip in your fucking hand.
No, listen, TP wipe,
I need more TV.
TP clean up.
Shout out to Home Movies. I love that show.
Yeah, but sometimes it's still there, and at that point, it's like I get in the tub.
Is you better off just pulling up your boxers and having an itchy asshole all day?
Nah, I'm not
No.
doing it. No, you tripping. Do not walk around with the itchy butt. Do not. That's how you know you ain't wipe good. When you walking around, you like,
You
damn.
hit it with
The
the side
people that
step.
we're out here talking about who ain't cleaning themselves right, they got an itchy asshole,
Right.
and they just walk around okay
You
with
see
it.
him.
You've definitely experienced it though. I have in my life. Like,
Itchy butt? Yeah.
you've definitely not
Especially if you
gotten
were
that.
somewhere and the toilet paper was terrible.
Yep.
Oh, bro, wait. When you get in touch with your inner self after you stack it up 4 times,
Right.
yeah.
If you do have to go in public in emergency, like I said, I don't go in public. But if I did have to, and then it's a real sweaty,
Yo,
nasty
I will
day,
use-
and the paper towel ain't right, and you're getting little dingleberries of toilet paper stuck
Listen,
up in there and everything.
if I'm in public, I'm using a disgusting amount of toilet paper.
Hell yeah.
it's not yours.
A
Hell yeah.
disgusting amount.
Hell yeah.
Just make
Like-
sure you don't clog it.
No, fuck
don't
the
give a
clock.
fuck.
I'm getting up and I'll
come
scoot
on.
away. I'll scoot away
shit
with
go
my
bloop,
pants
bloop, bloop.
around my
Well, a lot of
ankles.
people in the custodial fields that would really appreciate you making sure you
Listen,
don't. clog
Wasn't
the
my
toilet.
fault. Get stronger toilets.
Wasn't my fault.
Get stronger
You
toilets.
just said that
Listen.
you're going out of your way to use an absorbent amount.
You need one. You need those toilets that can suck down like 12 golf balls in a clip.
Jesus.
Those are the ones you need.
You gotta
What are you guys eating?
You don't test flush first
No
to
wonder
see
you
the
got
power?
IBS.
I go in the bathroom. I say,
You're talking about cracking the
But
bottom
see,
of the
no,
bowl.
No, mine's not even solid. I shit straight liquid.
Oh, that's horrible. That sucks.
Yeah,
My
I
shit-
can't listen.
it's half
Well,
and
then
half.
no wonder you're able to wipe easier.
I
Wait, for
can't
what?
tell you the last time I had a solid shit.
That's not.
I
That
can't
sucks, man.
tell you.
I still have solid ones.
I don't.
We're getting kind of weird here, but I'm
No,
really
we not.
regular.
Let's talk about it. This is health.
It's real stuff.
It's
this
real
is
shit.
real.
Right. How
There
many
are
of
people
y'all-
out here that have.
You
How
know you're getting
endless
older.
wipe.
You know you're getting older when talking about shit and wiping yourself. It's just like
How-
whatever. This is a.
how-
It's either
this
shitting
is
or
Friday
jerking
night.
off. It's shitting or jerking off.
if
Friday
you're-
night with fucking Super Smash Productions.
if you're watching, how many of y'all have wiped y'all ass to the point of annoyance and said, you know what, fuck it, let me cut this shower on, get in here, get up in here and get it done, because I'm going to be itching later. I can tell. You wipe, you look back, you like, for real? Like, you even say in your head, like, oh, come on.
You look,
Ain't no way.
he's smacking lips.
He's looking when he says you look back, like he can see what's going on.
Look back at it.
Right.
You ever see? I saw a video the one time. The dude was like, "You don't catch your shit."
Yeah, him. Yeah, that's wild. He'd catch shit in your hand and put and
He
place it in
catches
the water.
the toilet paper and places it in the water, because that's how he was taught to shit. Like you catch it with toilet paper in your hand, and then drop it in the water. That's weird.
That's some.
Right? There's nothing to say about that except I'm sorry.
That sounds like somebody just was fucking with him, told him that.
Yeah,
It's like, and then he
parents.
just, yeah, and then they were just like, nah, you guys like as a joke.
Oh, you mean you don't just shit on a little?
Oh, you don't
pillow
want
made
that
in your hand?
shit water splashing on your ass like.
The girl even said, she was like, no, you ain't mean that. He said, no, for real, like catch the shit in your hand, like you know.
It was
If
a
you
black
do,
dude.
if you do
It
get
was
the
a black
little,
dude. If
Yep.
you guys were curious, it was a black dude.
if you do get the little sploosh in the splash, do you get up?
Besides
and do you
kiss.
do you get the little wipe yourself on the splash, or you just sit there and take
I
it?
rock with it. I just rock with
Because
it.
at that point, I might got some more coming.
It depends on what's happening. But
Yeah.
if it was a big enough splash,
Poseidon's kiss.
I get up and make sure I
Do you
I
stand,
clean the downstairs.
Sounds
a
like
little
you
bit.
stand up and wipe your ass. Is that a thing?
I mean, my feet are on the ground.
Do you
and then
stand up?
I pick my ass up
You s-
off the seat.
Do you
so yeah, I'm standing.
rise or bend?
What do you mean? Do I rise?
Do you fully rise and wipe your ass standing up?
No, but to wipe your ass, you have to stand up.
No, you don't. The one cheek lean.
No, I don't do that. My arms aren't as long as yours are.
Just a.
Nah, man.
Touch your ass right now. Can you touch it sitting
That
down?
hurt. I think I pulled something.
All right, I get it now. Okay.
I think I need
No,
some.
you can't.
I need some.
He
help.
probably just slightly rises off the toilet seat.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
so you're
Just a light hover.
Yeah, how I am right now. I'm not. My knees aren't fully.
you can't hit
straight.
that. Bah. You just can't one cheek it.
One cheek.
I'm there. I'm right there.
No.
You got to make the noise with it. Ha!
And then there's people that fully rise and stand up to wipe their asshole.
Man, I've heard all sorts of different ways that people do it.
Do you know what
Have
was
you
really-
heard these people that go under? Like they're wiping a vagina?
I know a
They're wiping
person.
their ass? Yeah, all right.
We know a person
And that's wild.
All right, we don't have to talk about it. We don't have
that,
to say
that
who it
went
is.
back
We
to
don't
front. The
we don't
people
have
that
to
go
say
back
who
to
it is.
front, as male or female, you want a UTI? That's how you get a UTI.
It's just that's not because you're bringing the stuff and then you're keeping it and then itchy.
When I
and
worked
it's
at
gross.
Wegmans, I was literally sitting there shitting, and I saw the dude's face above the fucking urinal. I said, "What are you doing?" So I'm wiping my ass. I said, "Sit down, sit down and do it. Why are you standing?" He said, "You don't stand up to wipe your ass." I said, "No,
Hell no.
Like locked knees, stood up, like stood at attention.
Straight up.
Like that's weird. That's why when you were
He's
asking
sliding
me,
toilet paper in his ass like a credit card.
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
When you asked me if you did not see the confusion on my face, that's what it was. I didn't understand what the fuck you meant. Like how
I
can you
literally
be
hit it with the-
standing?
I'm right here. Boom. I'm there. Boom.
Right.
Like one cheek lean. Like
I don't
all
know.
right. I normally go left side though because I shake with my right. So just, boom.
If I'm
right
there too long, then the legs are all numb. I can't be risking the one.
It is such an easy fucking cheek shift. Like you really don't gotta stand up to wipe your ass or hover. It's not a necessity.
I don't know. I've been doing it well so far. I don't.
Alright.
I don't catch it on a pillow, so I'm doing something right.
All right. Enough of
Guess.
the ass wiping.
Yeah.
Just get in the tub.
It's a conundrum.
Just get in the tub. So you got to be a fan of the bidet. Then we're going. We're changing the subject. We're going. We're moving.
I don't have one. I plan on getting one.
I thought about it.
We're one of the only countries where it's not a normal thing. But then
I
other
thought about it,
countries
but I don't
are
know how I feel it.
well nasty.
T.Y. would never get one.
Nah.
Little water shooting up your booty. Balls.
He already. Ain't nothing shooting up my ass.
Right. It's already been said.
Right. Which, I mean,
Mac, you're wild.
I mean, if I got pennied by it, I'd feel a little differently. Like, if I just hit it and it's too hard, and it's like, and it breaks the threshold.
That you
like,
just happen to take an exhale and you're spread, and it just goes right up like, woohoo!
I ain't like that.
I'm gonna make a noise,
Yeah.
and then I'm never gonna use it again.
You're gonna sound like a tea kettle.
Let's not do it though.
Nah. That's why you got to ask him at the store. What's the pressure on this motherfucker?
I want something that's gonna like pressure wash me, but
Yeah.
I just don't want like penny wash.
Again, for all the advancements in like cleaning technology and everything, there's just way too many people walking around with itchy assholes and grossness
that's
and
that's the truth.
we
They
have
got
so
dude
much
wipes.
stuff.
Yeah, the dude wipes are pretty good. They're a little overrated, I ain't gonna lie. I like good old-fashioned Cottonelle wipes.
Listen,
Cottonelle is the shit.
I ain't trying to have a clogged ass toilet.
Soap, H2O. That's
You
all
ever-
I want people to fuck around with.
You ever see?
Stop with the oils. Stop with the colognes.
There's like
Stop with it.
Yeah.
There's like different fucking like religions and races. Like
I
they'll
get
wipe their
that.
ass with their hand and then they have a cup
What?
next to their toilet that they dunk their fingers in.
What was in their hand when they wiped their ass? Nothing? Just air?
doo-doo fingers.
No.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
That's-
There are races and religions that do so.
That's not fair. Nope.
Shit cup.
Nope. Those are the people that clean. Nope.
Yeah.
More
It's a-
power
it's a
to
thing.
you. It's your beliefs. It's your this. It's that. But that's not for me.
Nah.
I've never come across it because I would question it,
Not this Mac.
but it's a real thing.
Imagine you meeting some fly-ass girl and then you...
She got a poop cup?
Yeah.
We got a problem.
You're out of toilet paper in here, sweetie.
I'll just use the water. It's clean.
Oh, this this murky...
I got something to tell you.
This murky coffee-like
Oh,
water.
you didn't know?
Is this a cup you rinse your toothbrush in?
No, it's not. Those
Not
are my.
anymore.
That's my shit finger cup.
Yeah, no. There's certain people, certain hygienic practices is questionable.
For as much as I love the world for being different and unique, it's so sobering when you hear that kind of stuff.
Natural oils don't like them oils, them organic oils, whatever them shits.
I ain't rubbing no oils on my ass
That's not
either.
good. That's
that
not
that
good.
just literally sets me up for failure in the future if I ever come across a wrong situation.
Some of y'all are
I ain't oiling my ass for nobody.
You thinking you smell like lavender and mango and all these kind of different.
Patchouli's the one
Right.
that I
You
hate.
walk around smelling like red sauce and rigatoni.
Oh.
Nah, some of that shit make people smell garlicky. That shit ain't for everybody.
I did say the guy at the movies earlier, again, going back to that, he smelled like seasoning and shit. Like he just stepped out of the kitchen and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I don't want to smell that. Again, I just
Oh,
said
because I'm sorry, you barely use salt. That doesn't mean other people can't season their food.
I use plenty of seasoning, but I make sure to clean my clothes after I
We've
do
come
it.
across this. You don't use seasoning.
Plenty.
Have you experienced? Have you learned of seasoning recently?
Just the same stuff that I've been using.
You said you don't use salt.
I garlic salt and then the steak seasoning thing that I have.
Steak
That's
seasoning is fire.
The Montreal.
No, I can't. Montreal's got
It's
a.
too peppery.
It has like an after kick, and I'm
It's a
like,
little too peppery.
A little bit goes a long way with Montreal.
yeah, I'm not.
You need that Lowry's.
Yeah.
You need that Lowry's.
You got to start. You got to start.
Listen, staples that you need in your seasoning cabinet. All right,
Alright.
let's go.
Garlic powder.
Listen, I'll give you mine as a white person
Garlic,
first.
Okay.
salt.
Salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder,
Mhm.
smoked paprika,
Okay.
oregano,
Okay.
parsley, thyme,
Mhm.
Lowry's, sazon, sofrito.
Mhm. You're naming all mine. You're just saying what I'm saying. I'm not even gonna say none of that because you're naming all the ones I
I'll
use.
tell you right now, some
Crushed
of the
red
ones you've
pepper.
Said, some of the ones you've said are redundant. If you have some of those, you don't need oregano.
Italian seasoning,
If you have some of
because
those,
it's a
you
little
won't
bit
need
different
thyme.
than oregano, because it has the mix of thyme and oregano. Blah blah blah.
Nah, you're
You're
like the guy who goes on a
cayenne
golf
pepper.
course with 30 clubs.
Nah, bro.
You don't need all those.
Yes, the fuck you do.
Even though I don't eat
It's for
them all
different
and everything
recipes
like
though. It's not all going in the same recipe.
But some of those things, like I said, if you
Cumin.
have the one, you don't need the other.
I like
That's
oregano.
Oh no.
I use oregano some-
I look at it in the way as, like I just said, like a golf bag.
Oregano
when you go
has
out
a
on
different
course,
taste than a fucking Italian.
why do you need to bring a 7-iron, a 6-iron, and an 8-iron? You're only going to use the 7. Don't bring the other 2. If you're going to use some of the other ones you were saying, you don't necessarily need the oregano. You don't necessarily
Right,
need
but
the thyme.
we're all not buying like seasoning shakers though. But you can make the seasoning shaker based off
can.
this
You
based
can-
off of what you have in your cabinet already.
I get that, but I'm just saying. I just think that you can use the one as more of a base. instead of the
Oregano
other when you
sometimes
don't
can be
have it.
used in the food as like a slight garnish if you mix in a little bit, just to make it look more
I mean,
presentable.
parsley over oregano.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying from my
Yeah.
experience, from the recipes that I make on the regular week to week, I usually cut some of those things out because when you
I'm
put
telling
in
you.
too many seasonings and the one's doing the job of the other, it's just a
Start-
redundant.
start-
It's a redundancy in the
if
food.
you ain't sneezing, you ain't sneezing.
Start fucking with that.
So if a recipe calls for regular pepper and then let's just say like a coarse pepper, you would put both of them in.
No, I would. It
That's
depends.
what I mean
Coarse
by
pepper's a little bit
So
thicker
the
than a
oregano
regular
is
pepper.
doing the same job as some of the other things you were saying and everything. Oregano is just too mild for. I'm just saying, using it as the same example. There are other ones that you said too in that list, but you don't need them all.
Smoked
Lowry,
paprika.
you definitely need Lowry seasoning.
Yeah, I'm not
salt.
saying that one was one of them.
Smoked paprika is definitely fire.
You need paprika.
And then-
Even just paprika, you need it.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "Oh, paprika don't taste like that." You know, if you use paprika properly, you know.
I can't remember which one paprika is like. Is it cumin?
No, cumin is a little bit more spicy.
Yeah.
Because there is one that's just like the other. And again, that's what when you see
Paprika is the shit that you put on top of deviled eggs.
when you see somebody's spice rack, it usually comes down to their preferences. Is all it really is. Like you guys are saying, you were going to have the same things and everything like that, and you're going to mix them and make different things and everything like
Yeah.
that. But at the end of the day, if somebody doesn't like as much of the extreme spices,
Listen, like
they're gonna-
it's
they're
not.
gonna
You don't
stay
even
on
have to
the-
spice it up, but like you gotta season food.
I do season it.
I'm not saying you do. Like you don't.
Oh,
have to.
I thought you were just saying.
No, I'm just
No,
saying,
he's saying
in general.
in general.
Like white people do not season food.
I know. Now some will throw down. I know a couple that throw down.
I throw down.
Right.
But I'm saying like white people in general. I'm making a very blanket statement.
When these cannibal
White
dudes are
people
eating
don't season
people,
it.
are they seasoning it?
I would S&P a leg. I would S&P a
Are
thigh.
they? Have these questions been asked? I don't
It's-
watch.
It's
I don't
literally
dig that
like
shit.
it's literally like eating pork.
So
human flesh is the same consistency as pork.
Who's the last guy? Dahmer's the one everybody was watching this shit, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody's dick's been hard for Evan
So,
Peters,
like,
yeah.
So like him, has he like confirmed or
I
denied?
guarantee
Did he have,
he seasoned his food.
Yeah, because the lady said down the hall when he first started cooking stuff, it smelled like soul food.
so that he was definitely mixing some shit then.
Like the real true story of it, when he first started cooking shit up, she thought he was cooking soul food. So he was definitely using. See, if an old black lady says it smells
That's
like
what
you,
I'm
it
saying.
smell like you cooking chitlins, or it smell like you cooking greens. No, that means you seasoning
I
your
imagine
shit.
he was, and they just don't discuss it because you don't want to talk about that stuff because
Right,
it
but like you said,
influences
like,
people to try and.
Human flesh is the same consistency as pork, and that's why Muslims don't eat pork.
Yeah.
Is because it's basically like this. Was it the same?
Who figured that out
something?
though? Who figured that out?
Where they
don't.
have eaten humans.
But then that means somebody would have had to been eating it and go like, nah, this is too close to the like somebody would have been having to
Right.
making that choice.
I'm sure it's
some,
happened.
at some point somebody confirmed.
Like, you know what, guys? I've had human and I've had pork.
Same thing.
I'm a pork guy.
Hard ass leans tonight.
Sorry.
But no, it's like if I had to eat human, I would.
I just think.
I'd just
probably
season the fuck out of it.
What part would you go for?
The thighs, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking thighs.
Depending on the person that I'm eating.
Predominantly. Now, if I'm getting a nice black woman that cooks the fucking church, I'm also getting the bat wings, bro. I'm getting that underarm.
Oh yeah. That's where the flavor is.
I'm hitting that too. Like, I'm gonna take that piece off and I'm gonna put it on my own personal plate.
I'll just curl up and die in the corner.
Like, I'm gonna get those bat wings. Like,
I ain't
if
eating people.
you see those and a woman is mixing something or stirring something or flipping something and them things are jiggling, that food is gonna be flames.
That's a fact.
Thicker women with a little
As
bit
a
extra
member of the
jiggle.
black community, that is a fact. That is exactly what you. That's a fact.
As soon as you open up the front door and you smell the aroma, you know you're in for a treat.
You know what the arms already look like.
Right.
Like I said, I'm hitting thighs and bat wings. That's where I'm going first. I ain't going for the gut. I know what I put in mine. I ain't going for the gut.
If you were invited,
Isn't thighs and back
if
wings
you were-
the name of a strip club in Louisiana?
if you were
Sounds great.
if you were invited to a black Thanksgiving, what's the first thing you would go for?
We went over this before.
I don't know if we ever asked Sean. First thing you're going for.
I don't.
It ain't the cornbread.
I don't know how to answer the question because I would go for what you're supposed to build the meal around.
Okay.
So I would go for the turkey.
Okay.
And I know that's
Probably
not
gotta
the,
get the ham.
I know that's not the answer that you're. I'm not a ham guy
Okay. So I'm gonna give you the
because
sides.
nobody does it right.
I'm gonna give you
anymore.
the sides.
They
You
just
ready?
honey the
people
ham. They honey the shit out of it and then call it a day. Huh?
I'm gonna give you the sides.
Are we
You
going
know
sides
that I
first?
don't-
If we're going for sides, I'm obviously hitting the top of that crusty ass mac
I'm
and
getting
cheese.
there.
I'm getting the crust.
So
on
we
I
the
got-
know
mac and
you'll do the
cheese.
mac and cheese.
So we got
I know
mac
you
and
do the
cheese.
mashed
So we got
potatoes.
mac and cheese, stuffing, mashed potatoes,
Nah,
collard
see,
green,
I'm very picky.
I
with
don't like
stuffing.
collard greens.
red beans and rice,
I don't like red beans and rice.
cornbread.
It depends on the cornbread.
See, I'm a sweet cornbred, so it's not
I
for
like
like
sweet
a meal.
cornbread.
So it's like
If it's all crumbly and falling apart on me, you're losing me at the door.
Mine's more of a dessert. Like I'd rather.
It's got to be like a
sweet
cake.
cornbread.
It's got to be like a cake almost.
Yeah. I'm
You know
a
who's
sweet
got the best
guy.
cornbread around here, and I'll stand by it? Smoky Bones.
Yeah. I ain't never had smoky bones
Really?
cornbread.
I'll stand by it, dude.
That macaroni and cheese is the first thing I'm scooping though.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. People go for
Mhm.
the ham and the turkey. First thing I'm scooping, mac and
I'm
cheese.
getting that crusty cheese.
Mac and cheese. I go sides first because I already know what the main meats that I'm going for. So I'm like, let me get that first scoop of the mashed
And
potatoes.
again, you're talking about. Were you talking about a black Thanksgiving? Is when you said it.
yeah,
Yeah. See,
When it comes to turkey though, I'm getting the dark
chicken
meat,
and
like,
dumplings.
I've had
Like
more.
see, like turkey though, I don't want breast. Like I want thigh. I want dark meat. I don't like the fucking breast meat. Like
Oh,
I'd
no, I
much
like
rather
the white
dark
meat.
meat.
I get the chicken
I
and
don't eat-
dumplings on the plate. My plate be stacked.
I don't eat gravy. I'm more traditional with Thanksgiving, where it's just the turkey.
I
used
gotta
to-
have cranberry sauce.
You know what I
I
used to
don't do that.
have, and I didn't really eat any of it and everything, but I used to love going, and if they're watching or anything, but my aunt and my uncle, Aunt Kathy and Uncle Joe is Armenian. He came from, that's where he lived and everything. Armenian food is not my shit, but let me tell you, as far as seeing it every year for Thanksgiving, it was interesting. Seeing the little
Yeah.
quiches, and they use a lot of spinach, and
I used to always
A lot of puff stuff.
I used to always try like the spinach pies my mom would fucking buy. Like
It
fucking,
smelled
like
amazing.
Peter's Deli and shit. Like
Just not for me.
smells so good, but it tastes fucking rancid.
There's something about it. It just has that kind
It
of.
looks great. It looks
Yeah.
so fucking good. It smells good, and then you're like,
It's not for
this
me.
is not.
I've
for
had
me.
small little bites out of the corner. I've been like, yo, this is kind of good, and then it's
And then you hit the thick of it. It's no bueno.
into the thick of it.
I'm a big collard greens fan. You probably had greens made the wrong way.
Actually, Sam was
I just don't like
helping Azaria set up for her baby shower, and she actually apologized for me on like when she was on the way home because like normally I come out here get everything set up. She goes, "Hey, sorry I'm running late. I had to get my greens to go." I said, "I don't blame you." Like,
Word.
Azaria throws the fuck down
Yeah.
in the kitchen.
So I just like really good
And-
green meat.
And she's like, honestly, like, I'm sorry. She's like, I'm sorry, but I had to get my greens to go. I said, I don't blame you. Like,
Green. If they,
greens are made properly. They're you
collard
tear them the
greens
fuck
with some
up.
hot sauce. That's the thing. I've had
They gotta be made with fucking pork. I ain't trying to have
ham
turkey
hock. You need a
greens.
ham hock. Don't
You
put
need
no
pork.
turkey leg in my shit.
And on that note, Duver, where can we find you?
Not eating greens with turkey legs. That is a fucking sin.
You're not wrong.
Like if you could whip, like I probably had them and they had turkey leg, but you really got to know what you doing to really
They ain't the same.
but it ain't the same. I grew up on the ham hock. My mom be at the storefront in the Husky joint.
Yep.
Drop that shit, season it, drop it in the pot, call it a day. Hot sauce, here we come. But yes, you can find me on Facebook at Doobie Branch. You can find me on Instagram, Vice Press Groove. Add me on Xbox. I'm on the Series S. You can find me Groove Mania 24. You can find my man Mac Danny Mactastic 84.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Mactastic 84 on there too.
But yeah, you can find us on YouTube. You can find us on TikTok. Subscribe, share, like. Excuse me. All that good shit.
We don't know how much longer we have in editor.
We appreciate the
I love you
support.
so much, Colin.
Appreciate you, Sizzle.
We are gonna miss you.
Yeah.
We really are.
Shout out Flyboy
Don't
Young,
leave us.
FLIBOYYUNG. Shout out Kramer. Shout out everybody else. And
Shout out Jungle Jared.
Word. Shout out Jungle Jared. And I'm out.
You find me on Facebook, Sean Mulcahy, and Twitter and Instagram, Deadcrawler84. That's about it though. Mactastic on Xbox though. Check me out.
Listen,
there,
it's
too.
cold as fuck.
It's really cold.
I'm done. I love you guys.
I really want a turkey.
Crash
leg from a
_
Ren Fair
concoction
right
on Instagram. That's RNA free. Make sure you guys subscribe to Super Smash Productions because we put in love every fucking week. We really do. Even when I'm sick, you know, I'm still trying to make shit work. He's putting up fucking hearts and everything. Hearts. Pew, 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 pew. I love you guys. I'm out.
Peace.